So, imperialism, what is it? Well, it's defined as a policy of extending a country's power and influence through diplomacy or military force. There are three factors that play a key role in imperialism: social, political, and economic. An example of imperialism is the scramble for Africa. Countries like Britain, France, Portugal, Germany, Belgium, Italy, and Spain all wanted a piece of Africa. For some reason, these countries thought it was a competition, and I can't blame them. More land, more resources, more money, more power. To get a better understanding of the scramble for Africa, think of a box of pizza at a party. The more pizza that's taken out of the box, the angrier people get because there's less pizza for them available in the box. Much like imperialism in Africa. When countries like Britain and France took more land, the more power they gained. This caused tension to rise, and countries like that of the Triple Alliance to wet themselves a little. The Triple Alliance was made up of Germany, Austria-Hungary, and Italy. All three countries knew that war, at this point, was more than just a possibility. The purpose of the alliance was to assure support in case either countries went to war, as well as to preserve peace. Italy, however, was new and quite small in comparison. Italy joined the alliance out of anger at France, as well as military support. Although it may have seemed good and well, towards the end, Italy actually joined an alliance with France. So, what does all this have to do with World War I? All these events led to the first and second Morocco incidents. The first incident happened when German Kaiser Wilhelm II landed in Morocco and made a speech. Not only did the speech insult the French influence, but it angered the French leaders. The second Morocco crisis was actually an international crisis, sparked by a French force of foot soldiers inside of Morocco. Germany didn't like this, so they responded by sending the gunboat SMS Panther to the Moroccan port of Agadir. During this time, the Germans were building a navy fleet which posed a threat to the supremacy of the Royal Navy. In part of response, the British signed a series of agreements along with France called the Entente Cordiale. As the Germans grew arms and more land, European countries began to worry and tension rose more and more. With all this tension, a man named Gavrilo Princip assassinated Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria, heir of the Austro-Hungarian throne, as well as his wife Sophie, the Duchess of Hohenberg. This happened on June 28, 1914. Politically speaking, the objective of this assassination was to detach Austria-Hungary's South Slav provinces to combine them into Yugoslavia. This was the initial incident that triggered the First World War. When Austria-Hungary's ultimatum was rejected by Serbia, they declared war. This caused a domino effect which led to war between most European countries.